Hey, everybody,
Hello.
and Sam C and Bobby D, and this is Cubbage Critiques.
That it is.
And Cubbage Critiques is sponsored by Vibrant Souls Health and Wellness. You can follow Vibrant Souls on Instagram, and you can email them at vibrantsouls@gmail.com.
Indeed.
And we are here for this another great edition of Coverage Critiques, and we hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for joining us. And if this is your first time, welcome aboard. We're glad that you are here, and we are in the holiday season, the holiday spirit, and as you can tell by our shirts, A Christmas Story. That is actually what we're going to be critiquing on this episode of Cubbage Critiques, but
not the Christmas Story house.
Nope, not the house. Museum. Not the house or not the museum, not the movie, but A Christmas Story, the play, which we just saw recently.
That's true.
So
I don't even know where the
other room.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, I probably should have had it.
It's okay.
With me, but
that's okay. We have it on a picture.
Yes. So, yeah, Christmas Story is my favorite Christmas movie of all time. And this is actually the second time that we have gone to see A Christmas Story, the play.
That's true.
In person. And
in person.
Yeah, in person. And what did you think about it?
Loved it. It was great.
What was your favorite scene? Or, you know?
Well, I should be asking you that because you're the one who loves the movie so much.
Of course, everybody's favorite scene is when Ralphie and Scott Farkas. Scott Farkas.
Yes, not Scott.
Scott. When he and Scott get into that fight. But of course, it was the play, so they did it a little bit differently. They even added some extra, like another extra character. Actually, a couple extra characters in there. So in the play, Ralphie has a love interest that is interested in him, but him so much.
He doesn't seem to be all that interested in her.
Like Imogene, maybe? I think it's Imogene.
Imogene, maybe? Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, I would say that's one of my favorites. The other favorite is, of course, when they're all in the car, and then Ralphie gets to go help his dad, like change the tire, take the nuts and bolts off of the tire, because the mother says, "Go out there and help your father." Like, really, can I? So I like that scene too, because it kind of reminds me of me wanting to help my dad. But in this case, my dad would tell me, "Boy, you sit right there."
Yeah, stay in the car.
My dad would have never let me do that.
That's true.
But that is one of my favorite parts to the play, to the movie, and to the play. I thought the play was done very well.
Yes.
I thought all the performers were great.
Mm-hmm.
I would say I think the person who played the father was extremely funny.
Yeah, you seem to really like him a lot.
And tall. You know, because he
just looks tall because we're sitting right there, and he's yes, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, it's like he felt that part. You know, it's like he was that character.
I like that too.
Yeah.
I think I like the part where they are going to see Santa Claus. Santa Claus, you know, they got to slide down the not down the chimney, down the slide.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. So that's kind of cute. But they all did a great job. And it's also, and I can't believe we almost forgot the teacher.
Yeah, Mrs. Shields.
Mrs. Shields, yes. She, the woman who played, I'm so sorry I don't know the actors and actresses' names, but the woman who is Mrs. Shields in the play is a plus-size girl. And she was, you know, I mean, she was great. And she was over the top. We saw her last year.
Yeah.
And there was this one part where she did a split on top of the teacher's desk. And that was amazing because even when I myself was a skinny mini, 100 pounds, I'm not flexible. I never have been, never will be. And well, I'll say this. One of my coworkers said that my hands were flexible, but the rest of me is not. I can't do it. I couldn't do uh, a split if you put me into the split. I couldn't do it. But this woman was spectacular and did a split and was just like, just like having a great time. So it was good. It was good to see that.
It was, and I actually have a photo here.
That's of the program or the playbill. And what was actually really, really cool about that, well, one thing is that you're not allowed to take pictures, of course, while the program is going on. And that's fine. So we took some pictures beforehand.
You can see us sitting there.
Then people decided to be gross and disgusting, so we changed our minds about sitting there without covering our faces. So we did get a picture of that,
and we got a picture of this too. This is the kitchen, the setup for the kitchen.
And actually, it's really cool because the stage, it has a kind of a rounder, so you could be looking at one scene, which of course is happening in the kitchen.
Right.
And then whenever that scene is over, then they turn it around. And now you're at Higbee's department store and the little slide and all that. Then you could flip it around again. And now the kids are at school. You could flip it around again. And I can't remember what the other thing was. So it's this, you could see their classroom, the home, which you just showed. Oh, maybe the living room. Maybe that's what it is, like two parts. Kitchen and living room is what we see. So, yeah, so it was really cool.
What about the fact that every time the husband would ask the wife, like, so what's for dinner? Meatloaf and red cabbage. That was like every day.
But I have to say,
at least they were consistent.
At least they were consistent, and at least there's protein and vegetables. So.
Yeah, but heck, meatloaf and red cabbage every day. I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know about every day. I don't even know about once a week. That might be too much.
Oh, just thought about something. What about Flick getting his tongue stuck on the pole?
Yes. So we don't know how. Well, I'm assuming that the cast probably did it the same way.
Hope they wiped that pole off.
Well, that's what's interesting. I don't know. I thought you were watching it with me. We saw a like a little documentary on how they did certain scenes in the movie.
Maybe you saw that and I didn't.
Oh, must be. I found out how the original Flick got his tongue stuck to the pole.
Was it like dry ice?
No, actually.
No?
So you must not have been watching it with me.
No.
All right, so it was really cool. So Flick, the actual, of course now man, that played Flick as a boy, said that what they did was so of course had the pole, it looks real, it's the whole real thing. They're outside, it's cold, everybody's freezing and freaking out, and oh my gosh, the bell rang, and I know we gotta go, the bell rang. Okay, so it was quite ingenious, I must say. They had the pole, but obviously it wasn't a real pole. It was a real pole, but it wasn't a pole that was like a pole that's outside.
Right.
So they had in the pole itself. Okay, so inside the pole. Okay, so my hands are the pole. Inside of the pole, there was a suction. There was a hose that goes up. Okay, and there was a hole right there for Flick, the young man that played Flick, to put his tongue on. Okay, so he put his tongue on there, and for it to be realistic, so if he did try to pull away, so it looks like he was stuck, there was a suction cup that was holding on to his tongue to hold his tongue in place. So he wasn't hurt. He really wasn't in distress, but we thought he was in distress. And all of that you saw was actually ad-libbed.
Wow.
So he was a
Okay.
very good actor.
Nice.
Very good child actor. So he's all the rolling, stuck.
Yes.
That was all ad-libbed.
Nice. Okay. Okay. I can get with that.
Very cool. Now, something else we learned about. Now that I think about it, that's right. I only showed you some of it because you were watching something else. The part after the Bumpus's dogs messed up the Christmas dinner,
Yeah.
and knocked the dinner down on the floor, and of course the mother was just devastated that all this happened and whatnot. And
The restaurants.
they went to the restaurant. Would you like to talk about that?
Yeah, we could do that because the song that the that the workers were singing,
Mm-hmm.
it really wasn't it really fa la 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 la, but they kind of tweaked it a little bit.
So obviously the actors that were singing the song, of course,
Like fra ra
back
ra ra ra.
back then, not like today. Today you have to be more PC, right? You have to be more politically correct.
Mm-hmm.
Back then, not so much.
Mm-hmm.
So the fa ra 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 ra. Obviously, these Asian men are Americans, right. So they kind of they overdid it. And the scene where they were in the restaurant and they bring out, spoiler alert, okay, let me spoiler alert, just in case you haven't seen the actual movie. I'm about to reveal something that happened, and I'm going to reveal the premise behind it. So stop right here if you haven't seen the movie, or maybe skip this part, and then you could go
or do like this.
Yes, I'll put my thumbs up so you can. So I'll tell you when I'm stopping. So, do you remember when Ralphie and family, they were in the restaurant? They're sitting there. They're waiting for their food. The father orders duck. So when this is just crazy.
You mean it's smiling?
Yes, it's smiling. So when the duck comes out, the head of the duck is attached. And so the mother screams and yelps, and she's just kind of like, nervous, laughing, and like, oh my gosh, like, oh. And so the father says, yeah, and he's kind of like wiggling the head and saying, yeah, it's smiling at us, yeah. And so the waiter comes out and goes, oh, okay, and has the hatchet and cuts the head off, like, see. And so the dad is like, oh, okay. And of course the hatchet comes down, the mom screams, and is like so you're probably wondering how the woman who played the mother, was able to react so realistically.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was a real reaction. What they did was, because obviously, if you're in a program, a play, a movie, something like that where you're acting, you need the whole script, right? You need the script. But they gave her an alternate script page for that scene. So I don't know they didn't say what she was expecting. Maybe she wasn't expecting anything. So when they bring the duck out and the duck head is on there and she sees it, that's a real reaction. When the waiter cuts the head off, a real reaction coming from the mother. So totally cruel for the mother, but absolute genius to get a true reaction from the cast, or at least from the mother, because everybody else was clued in. Everybody else got the real page script for that, but not
cool.
her. Yes. So I wouldn't think so, and neither did the actress who played.
No.
She thought that was kind of messed up, which I can understand. I get that. But yeah, those are just some things that we learned about the real A Christmas Story. A Christmas Story.
Well, it was really nice to be able to go see the play. And when you see the advertisement, when they were advertising it here in Pittsburgh, they say based on the movie, which it is.
It is. I agree.
Now, granted, there were some scenes that they couldn't have, and they had to kind of compromise on, like the Santa Claus scene. They probably could have done something a little bit
when they went down the slide.
They probably could have did something. Just if I'm critiquing something, that's probably the only thing, because that's between that.
But maybe it was the side we were sitting on. Maybe there was a Santa up there, but we just couldn't see it.
Mm-hmm. And
if we go again next year, we'll have to go
on another side,
see if we could see it.
I think that the fight scene was,
what it could be,
good as it could be, and the fact that they added a couple extra things in there. Either way, it was still good,
and it was lovely. I love. And I guess, I don't know, Sam C, since you do know the movie better,
mm-hmm.
The part that I told you, I started tearing up at the end, and, because what they did was, instead of having like a voiceover, right, the character Ralphie is the one that is narrating this story in the real A Christmas Story.
Mm-hmm.
So in the play, they have
another gentleman,
an older gentleman actor out there, with the scenes and stuff, and he's reciting what the narrator in the movie, right? But he's out there and he's talking, there goes me,
with the crowd too,
right? Like, oh wait, and that's me, 8 years old, or however old Ralphie's supposed to be, or whatever. So he did a great job, but then he said a part, but I can't remember if that was really in the movie or maybe ad-libbed or something, and I just kind of was like, oh, that's so sweet. It was just super sweet. Like, he was just kind of talking about, like, just like, he's gotten older and his father's passed away, and, he's got his own kids and, that kind of thing. But, it was lovely to kind of go back and think about how there was another time that was, I'm tearing up now. There was like a time
I get it,
that was so simple, and just that, almost kind of like wishing that he could go back
mm-hmm.
to that simpler time. And then it's basically set in the 1940s, basically, mm-hmm. is what that's supposed to be.
Yep.
So yeah, it was lovely. So if you get the opportunity to see
A Christmas Story,
or you see that A Christmas Story is in your town, go support local theater, local artists in your town,
because they do a great job,
and they give it to you.
It's really worth it.
They give it to you. They give it all they've got. They leave it out there on the stage.
I guess I can say this too, since we're wearing these shirts. If you ever get a chance if you're ever curious about going to see the
actual
Christmas Story house,
mm-hmm.
yes, it's in Cleveland, Ohio, and we were happy to get there at the time we were there, and of course we were in the summertime, but summerish,
yeah,
late spring, but for that year. But it's well worth a trip. It'll just take you all through memory lane, and you'll just start even watching the play itself. Just while we were sitting there, I'm just getting excited because I'm like, I love this movie. This is my favorite movie.
And some of the movie was actually shot on location in Canada, as well. But the actual house is here in the States, as mm-hmm. Sam C said, in Ohio.
Yep. So if you get a chance, go check out the house and museum.
And you could stay at the house. And they've acquired the bump Wait, the Bumpus House is
The Bumpus
also
House too.
a part of
Yeah.
that as well.
Yeah.
So as Samsi said, you could go through, and there's a telephone that you could pick up on the wall.
That part was funny.
Yes.
Yeah, we won't spoil that.
I won't spoil that. Yes, yeah, but there's a couple of telephone scenes.
There's so many
one in
things.
particular.
Yeah, there's so many things to offer at the actual house in the museum. But like Bobby D said, if you get a chance to go see A Christmas Story, the play in your city, in your town, go do it. You won't be disappointed. You will be helping the local artists, performers.
Yes.
Because in this day and age, we want to support local. They're very good. They're just as good as if not better than a lot that you see. So they take the time. They really need us. And
shows like this include the kids. The kids. I'm obviously a huge supporter of children and and their endeavors, especially if they want to do something creative, do something productive. Right. I'm all for that. I incidentally, one of the young ladies that happens to be in high school that also works at the community center was telling me that she was doing some type of musical or something, and she's right at this time, like it's happening. Actually, I think something's going on tonight. Actually, at the high school, and I said, now, see, you need to tell Mrs. Cubbage this stuff that's happening.
So you can go attend.
I said, Mr. Cubbage and I would love to attend some stuff like that. We'd love to support you. I said, so you must give me that information.
In advance.
Yes, that's what I said, in advance.
Yeah.
So we know what's happening. I said, because it's difficult, which is good. It's difficult to find out about this stuff.
Right.
You can't go online and type in the name of your high school or whatever and find out all these events, which is good because, you don't want everybody to know about what's going on, and where you're going to be. So there you go.
That's definitely true. We definitely want to thank you guys for hanging out with us on this edition of Cubbage Critique.
Such a long one this time too. Sorry.
Yeah, it is. Hope you like the shirts again.
Yes.
Hope you liked what we said about A Christmas Story, from the movie to the play to the house to the museum to just other things. But it's always nice to reminisce about A Christmas Story. Like I said, my favorite movie. I can't get enough of it. While you're here, make sure you check out all of our other things. We have Tuesday Talks with Bobby D, Etiquette Class, Mrs. Cubbage, Sam C's Credit Tips. You're watching Cubbage Critiques right now. There's Cooking Fun with Mrs. Cubbage, and there's also our live show on Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern. The CCI radio show with myself and Bobby D, where we have a lot of fun. And we take in consideration your live chats. We really appreciate your live chats, and we love being with you guys live each and every Saturday.
That's right.
Make sure you support our media, Pandemic Press Media. Make sure you support the CCI radio show. If you are not subscribed to our channel, make sure that you are subscribed. If you know some other people that would love to be part of our family here, make sure you get them to subscribe as well. Hey, just tell everybody to just go ahead and subscribe, because it is free. It doesn't cost a thing. And
subscribe now before it does become a thing, before it does become costly.
Like buy now, pay later.
Right. You never know.
So, we're definitely appreciative of those of you who have been here since day one. We're happy to those of you who have found us by way of our shorts, because we have a lot of different shorts out there. And we will be putting some more shorts out there soon. So stay tuned for that.
This weekend, by the way.
Yes.
Anyway, thank you so much for joining us today, and have a very amazing day. And we will see you again really, really soon.